Being the primary caregiver for your loved one with Alzheimer's disease, how life changes for everyone. In this video we are going to look at how being a caregiver for a spouse or parent can be more difficult for you as the caregiver than the person with Alzheimer's or dementia. In this video, we are going to share some ways to take care of yourself first and foremost. Before we get started, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Your support in this way is appreciated and helps more than you know. It is not surprising that those who stand on the sidelines and witness, as well as care for their loved ones with Alzheimer's, suffer as much, if not more. Taking care of your loved one is important. Making sure they are safe is important. What's as important, and in some ways more important, is taking care of yourself. If you live with your loved one, likely a parent or partner, and they require any amount of supervision, you are a caregiver. Dementia is a horribly cruel disease that robs people of their independence, their dignity, and self-worth. The later years in life are when they are in need of these things the most. In the United States, studies have revealed that an approximated 4.5 million individuals struggle with Alzheimer's, which this figure has doubled since 1980. Additional disconcerting stats highlight the truth that in the United States alone, the number of people with Alzheimer's disease could more than double. The number of people with dementia and Alzheimer's could be as high as 11.5 to 13 million victims by 2050. Alzheimer's illness is what is called a progressive condition of the brain that slowly damages an individual's memory, capability to problem solve, learn, make judgments, and conduct daily activities. As the illness advances, victims might also experience modifications in their character and behavior. Behavioral changes can range from suspicion, agitation, stress, anxiety, and include hallucinations and delusions. Although there is presently no remedy for Alzheimer's, new treatments are on the horizon as an outcome of speeding up insight into the biology of the illness. Research studies have revealed that good care and assistance can enhance the lifestyle of people and their caretakers throughout the disease progression, from medical diagnosis to the end of life. Thinking about the long-lasting ramifications for Alzheimer's victims is only one part of the whole picture. The sociological and emotional effect will ultimately be put upon the shoulders of those who will be the primary caregivers. When you look at the impact of Alzheimer's disease, the person often most impacted is the one who provides the primary care for the person with Alzheimer's disease. The caregiver often suffers more than the loved one who is diagnosed. Caring for a loved one with dementia or Alzheimer's disease is difficult. You are front and center watching the decline. This is the long road to say goodbye to your loved one. It's not uncommon to be somewhat frightened of looking after a loved one with Alzheimer's, primarily because most people know very little about it and the effects this disease has on the brain and other parts of the body. Similarly, 1 in 2 American grown-ups is more uncertain of looking after a partner or loved one who has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Also, 1 in 5 American grown-ups has shown that they are more scared of getting the illness themselves, 17%. The genuine issue from a caregiver's point of view is that no two individuals experience Alzheimer's illness in the very same way. As a result, there's no one method to caregiving. Your caregiving obligations can vary from making monetary choices, handling diminishing abilities to do things, to assisting a loved one with their activities of daily living. Managing these responsibilities is difficult. However, by discovering caregiving abilities, you can ensure that your loved one feels supported and is experiencing the best quality of life. Alongside the growing responsibilities of caring for a loved one, you need to ensure that you are acting to protect your own health and wellness. Taking care of somebody who has Alzheimer's illness or another health problem including dementia can be really challenging, lengthy, and demanding. Here are some more things a caregiver can do to assist the individual with Alzheimer's illness while likewise lowering the significant stress and difficulty that comes with caregiving. 1. Stay informed. Knowledge is power. The more you learn about Alzheimer's illness or any other indications of dementia, the much better you can prepare yourself to handle issues that might develop. 2. Share the care with the individual. An individual who is moderately to reasonably impaired can help in his or her own care. Memory care and other techniques of coping can be developed by the individual with dementia and the caregiver together. This is often easier said than done. However, you need to try and include your loved ones in doing as much as they can for themselves. Remember, your loved one's cognitive and reasoning ability is going to continue to diminish with time. 3. Fix issues one at a time. A plethora of issues might suddenly develop that might appear overwhelming at the moment. It's important to take one issue at a time and address it. You don't have to fix every issue all at once. As the saying goes, it's a cinch by the inch, it's hard by the yard. 4. Utilize your creativity. Among the secrets to managing this illness is your ability to go with the flow. If something can't be done one way, then try another way. For example, if your loved one is eating with their fingers, don't argue with them if they don't want to stop. Instead, go with the flow and provide more finger foods for meals. 5. Create a comfortable environment to meet your loved one's needs. Develop an environment that motivates, provides freedom, and activity with safe limits. Attempt to develop a steady, consistent schedule for meals, medication, and other activities. Schedule times for your loved one to get out and walk and spend time with other people. Keep in mind, your loved one is not the only one whose needs should be considered. You as a caregiver have needs that need to be addressed and provided for. As hard as it can be, it is important to schedule time for yourself to be on your own. This may seem like an impossibility. Find time during the week when someone else can spend time with your loved one. This can be a friend, a relative, the next-door neighbor. There are even adult daycares that can provide care for your loved one. 6. Prevent social exclusion. Maintain contact with loved ones and good friends. When it appears like you have no one to turn to, it's simple to get burned out. Another method to communicate is by signing up with the Alzheimer's Association or other such support systems. Talking with other people who share a lot of the same issues and experiences can be a huge support. Being around other people going through similar situations reassures you that you are not alone in your day and night battles. 7. Don't ignore the need for out-of-home care. Alzheimer's disease and dementia can linger for years. It is not a disease that takes a person from you quickly. During this time of slow mental and physical decline, your life is passing before your eyes. Caregivers become emotionally weary and can feel like they are not only losing their loved one, but they are losing themselves. The relationship with your loved one has many facets. You are son, daughter, or spouse, and caregiver. This can be complicated on many levels. People struggle with guilt and feel like they have failed if they place their loved ones in an assisted living facility. Feeling this way is both normal and understandable. The truth is that if this choice is made, you haven't failed. Providing safe and adequate care is sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself and your loved one. By allowing paid caregivers to provide care, you are allowed the freedom to live your life and be the person, son, daughter, or spouse, to your loved one and not the caregiver. In a residential assisted living facility, for example, your loved one gets the care and nurture they need. They are supervised and kept safe from wandering and other disease-related behaviors. We hope this information was helpful. Please like this video and subscribe for more valuable tips and information. If you have any questions, click the contact link in the description. We look forward to talking with you. Thank you for watching.